Influenza A virus subtype H3N2 is a strain of the influenza A virus that causes seasonal flu in humans. H3N2 is one of the most common strains of the influenza A virus and is responsible for seasonal flu epidemics around the world. The H and N in the virus name refer to two proteins on the surface of the virus, hemagglutinin, H, and neuraminidase, N. These proteins help the virus to enter and exit host cells and play a role in the severity of the infection. In humans, H3N2 can cause a range of flu symptoms, including fever, cough, sore throat, body aches, and fatigue. In some cases, it can lead to severe illness and even death, particularly in older adults, young children, and people with underlying health conditions. The H3N2 strain of the virus is known to mutate rapidly, which makes it difficult to develop effective vaccines. Each year, scientists try to predict which strains of the virus will be most prevalent during the upcoming flu season and develop a vaccine that targets those specific strains. However, the effectiveness of the vaccine can vary depending on how well the predictions match the actual virus strains that circulate. Influenza A virus subtype H3N2 is a highly infectious virus that belongs to the Orthomyxoviridae family. The virus is spread from person to person through respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It can also be spread by touching surfaces contaminated with the virus and then touching your mouth, nose, or eyes. The symptoms of H3N2 influenza are similar to other strains of the flu and include fever, cough, sore throat, body aches, and fatigue. Some people may also experience headache, chills, and nasal congestion. In most cases, the symptoms are mild and resolve on their own within a week or two. However, in some cases, H3N2 can cause severe illness and even death, especially in older adults, young children, and people with underlying health conditions such as asthma, diabetes, or heart disease. One of the challenges with H3N2 influenza is that the virus can mutate rapidly, which can make it difficult to develop effective vaccines. The H3N2 strain has a high mutation rate, which allows it to evade the immune system and cause new outbreaks each year. This means that the vaccines used to prevent H3N2 influenza need to be updated regularly to keep up with the evolving strains of the virus. The development of a seasonal flu vaccine is based on a prediction of which strains of the virus will be most prevalent in the upcoming flu season. The World Health Organization, WHO, monitors flu activity around the world and makes recommendations on which strains to include in the annual vaccine. However, the effectiveness of the vaccine can vary depending on how well the predictions match the actual virus strains that circulate during the flu season. Preventing the spread of H3N2 influenza involves taking basic hygiene measures such as washing your hands regularly, covering your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing, and avoiding close contact with people who are sick. Vaccination is also an effective way to prevent infection and reduce the severity of the illness if you do get infected.